Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I am JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back. In the last episode, we basically showed the rest of Digging It because, well, we kind of did that accidental secret warp the one episode, so I kind of wanted to show the ending because I felt as if you deserved to see that ending. Then we took on Cold Hard Crash, which was not that bad, and then Ruination, which... the part I have a lot of trouble on, I actually did first try, so I'm very surprised that that happened. Anyways, we have one level left in Warp Room 4, and that is Behaving, which, as you see, there is the purple gem in this level, and I'm going to show you where the purple gem is, mostly because getting the purple gem in this game is actually really easy. I mean, it's not very easy if you don't know where it is, but it can be pretty easy. So yeah, if you want to know, this level's kind of like Digging It, it's just, it's a little bit harder, let's just say that, because, well, even though there isn't like any secret paths, one, these guys can actually hurt you underground, so keep that in mind, but let's just say that there's a lot more bees coming out of these things here. So, in my, like, personal opinion, I would suggest running really fast, because I can't really show it, or maybe I can show it here. Once the bees start coming out, or can I, like, jump out and go back in? You're gonna, like, okay, maybe you're not gonna do that, okay. Well, instead of one bee chasing you, it is like a whole colony of bees chasing you. So keep that in mind. Now, oh god, allergy season. I honestly don't know if it's allergies that are, like, causing this cough, or it's something else, but I always suck at that, geez, okay, good. As you saw, there were a lot of those guys right there, and it's not even worth getting that box, because it does not contain a life. I mean, if you were going for 100%, it would be kind of worth to do that, so, you know, if you're doing 100%, just go for it. Also, you cannot hit these boxes underground, or at least you cannot hit the nitros underground, so keep that in mind as well, and, oh, I actually want to get an extra life there, because I feel as if I may need all the lives I need. Even if it's not for this level here, we may need it for the future. Also, those things right there go really freaking fast in this level compared to the last level. Oh my god, okay, well, I guess I accidentally activated that. For some reason, that alliteration was a little bit too hard for me to say. I am very sorry that my voice did not do correctly there. Especially right there, because I just said my voice did not do correctly. Does a voice ever really do correctly? I think it's more of just like your voice kind of messes up and it does something, I don't know. I'm trying to be clever here, but it's not really working. If you are underground, you can spin those bees away really well, but let's just say here, look at this thing, see? Yeah, we can jump on these nitros. No big deal. And then we warp. Okay, I said the warp a little bit earlier than I wanted to, but that's because I thought we were going to warp earlier. And now this is Where's the last checkpoint? It was right here. I don't think it's too far away. Anyways, let's try to do the secret warp a little bit differently now. Would I call it a secret warp? I guess it's more of like a secret area, if anything. Oh yeah, also, we have to kill these weird rats again. Remember in the first level when we had to do that? Yeah, we have to do it again. I mean, we had to do it in another level, but that's a little bit different. And after you get this purple gem, die. Yeah, that's all you have to do. For some reason, the purple gem is at the beginning of the path, and you can just get the purple gem, die, and then you have it. I don't know why they even decided to do that. Like, what's the point? I don't think anyone, or at least any, like, 100% Let's Play I've shown, I mean, maybe some of them actually show the rest of the path, but there's no reason to. I believe once you get to the end, like, I don't even know what happens. I guess you might, like, go back to here or something. But, like, what's the point? You can just die, and you keep the gem once you get it if you die, so there's no point in actually doing that. I mean, if you were about to get a game over, then I could see why you might actually do that, even though I think the path is actually hard if you do the correct way. Okay, one, how did I get 2 extra lives? And 2, I am not exactly sure how I beat all of those bees, but yet died to the piranha plant. Oh my god, I'm, like, really surprised that that happened. I was expecting to die to the frickin' bees, because I'm not exactly sure if I showed the death animation for bees, but you get stung by the bees, and Crash gets really frickin' big, and it's kind of funny, but I don't want to show it here, mostly because I feel like it'd be kind of worthless, and bye-bye nitro crates. If you want to know how you're supposed to be able to tell that you can jump on these, they don't jump like regular nitro crates, and once you get up here, it's kind of like clipping through the wall. You can't really see it down here. It depends on where you're standing, but, you know, that's just like a generic PlayStation 1 game, because, like, I don't know, 3D rendered graphics are a little bit weird on the PlayStation 1, okay? Ooh, yeah, that was not good. yeah, this area is kind of bad, because you have bees, and then you have the piranha plants you have to worry about. Let's see if I can get through that. If I can't get through it, I can always die a few times and then get an extra hit with a Woodabaga mask or an Aku Aku, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's called like a witch doctor in this game, because Aku Aku technically does not get a name until Crash 3. At least I don't think he does. Maybe in like the instruction manual of the game he gets a name or something, but I don't believe he does. God dang it. Oh god. Those bee sounds were like crazy. I was afraid that like I glitched out the game or something. Okay, somehow I did that, and really, there was a checkpoint right after that. I am a little mad right now, because I didn't know there was a checkpoint right after that, and I had to keep replaying a whole bunch, like the level, because I kept freaking dying. Now, oh god, can I do this correctly? There we go, okay, can I also just keep running, because I don't want to hit those things? Ah, god, get out of the way, get out of the way. This is like a big rush for me, and did I generate another checkpoint? By that, I mean, like, maybe I died a few times, and if you die a few times, you do actually generate more checkpoints. That is just because the game feels sorry for you, and they want you to get through the level, so they make an extra checkpoint, which, in all honesty, those extra checkpoints do help a lot, because like, some levels might not have the most checkpoints, or I shouldn't even say that. I feel like Crash 2, compared to a lot of other games, actually have a lot of checkpoints, especially compared to, like, Jak 2 or something, because Jak 2 and Jak 3, or maybe even Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, and 3, the checkpoints in those games are pretty scarce, so you can die, and then all of a sudden be at, like, the beginning of the section again, and why did I not... Really? God, I was so confused by the lack of jumping on the first one of those things that I was like, oh, you know, it's like, okay, well, that's a little weird, and then I jump off the side because I jump on the next one, so that's just perfectly great or something. Now, something I find a little weird, I'm not exactly sure if this is a difference in, like, the PAL version, NTSC version, but in this game, whenever I jump on those boxes, it always takes 10 hits. But in another game, like I was watching Oni Plays Crash 2 with friends, if you want to watch that, I really recommend it because because it is an awesome series. It is really funny. It might not be like the Let's Play style I do, and I forgot to start my timer again. That is not good. But in all honesty, when do I care about starting a timer in a Let's Play? Because I went through like most of Sly 2, I think. Well, not in the part when I was at college, because I couldn't actually see the timer when I'm recording, so that's kind of why I didn't have a... That's kind of why I need a timer now, because I'm not looking at my laptop screen. Oh god, okay. I made the game slow down a little bit. That is not exactly what I wanted. And now, I think we're close to the final stretch, but what I was saying was, in his version of the game, I know I'm kind of jumping topics, but I guess... In all honesty, that's just how my commentary is. I kind of jump topics a lot, so if you're surprised about that, I am sorry for you, because, well... You might actually, it might be one of the first times you're watching this watching me play through this game, so maybe that's why it's kind of like, oh my god, this guy jumps around topics like crazy, but that's just how it is. Now, can I get to the end before those bees get me? Yes, I can. Oh god. But, oh, I only missed 4 boxes? Where did I miss those 4 boxes? Oh wait, duh, I probably didn't get them in the bonus room or something, I have no idea. Anyways, what I was trying to say was, in Oni's playthrough, those boxes took 8 hits. So I have no idea what the difference is. Maybe it was the PAL version difference with the NTSC version, but we did get the purple crystal from Behaving, and we also got the purple gem, so I almost forgot about that. So I guess we can let Crash do his dance, because since I'm barely getting any of these gems, you don't see it that much. Yeah. And a cutscene.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. N.Brio, the inventor of the Evolvo ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash. Use the platform to deliver the crystals to N.Gin.
Cortex, come on. I don't believe that. N.Brio wasn't the guy who did that. Come on. I'm not going to give those crystals to N.Gin. I'm rather going to fight N.Gin in a space battle when he's in a spaceship and I'm on my feet, and I shoot Wampa Fruit at him. Luckily, I was able to describe that before it actually came to this.
Like Dr. Cortex said, Keep the 20 crystals you have collected to me.
And this is N.Gin, probably one of the more unique boss fights in this game, since one, pressing the circle or square button actually shoots fruit. Now what you want to do is you want to actually shoot the fruit at his little gun ray things here, or at least the parts that are blinking. Now eventually he will do something like this where you want to dodge him. It might be a little bit hard, but in all honesty, just try to avoid it. As long as you are running, I think you should be fine. Now I'm not exactly sure how many hits these take from the Wampa fruit, but oh god, come on, let's jump. That did not work. You might need to jump on it depending on the cycle, so keep that in mind. Also, you only get like 1 hit point on here, so that's kind of not that great. But luckily, in my honest opinion, this first part is actually the hardest part of the fight. That is because, I don't know, for some reason dodging these is really hard for me. I mean, it's not too hard, but it can be kind of hard. Now, I guess when he's doing that weird laser thing, you can use that time for like a perfect opportunity to get these things here. Now, you don't need to do that because obviously you can just do these hitting things. And also, oh god, okay, I'm a little mad that it didn't actually break there for a second. But when it is like electrified like that, that means it is about to go away. And now he only has one of these things available. And now I think since I hit it enough, I think we should be perfectly fine with this. I'm not exactly sure if he's going to use it. Come on. Yes, there we go. And now we are into Phase 2, which I personally believe is a little bit easier than Phase 1. Now what you have to do is you have to hit these and you want to see where the things are going. Like usually with the rocket missiles, there is one little area that is safe and the other areas are not safe, and I am doing a really bad job at actually hitting those things. And I believe they do alternate on which areas are safe or not, so that is why I'm saying like this part here is actually pretty easy. Come on, can I like hit the... There we go. I am doing really bad at trying to hit those, so I guess you could say that hitting the first section is a lot easier than this section, but this section is a little bit easier when it comes to dodging. I mean, it's easier when you have 2 of these things here, because once one goes away, this is when I personally think it gets a little bit harder to dodge, but that's because he starts shooting only one, and that one missile you do have to jump over. God, I was so close. Okay, we got it that time. Now, can I please jump over? God, oh my god, how did I jump over that? Oh god. That actually caught me by surprise. But now, welcome to this section, which I personally find kind of hard. What you have to do is you have to actually have him try to hit you here. He will go to certain areas and he will destroy the platforms, making it so you only have one platform to stand on. It's kind of reminiscent... Oh, I already beat him.
Master Cortex will be very displeased with your resistance. Prepare to suffer his wrath!
Okay, I wasn't expecting to beat him that fast. I guess I was hitting him a little more than I thought I was actually hitting him. I don't know, I was kind of just mashing the square button as fast as I could. By that, I mean not wasting too much energy because this Wampa fruit will only come out at a certain rate.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals! Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
Now, Cortex, I don't think you're as nice as I thought you were in the beginning. That joke would have made a little bit more sense if I actually did that correctly. Anyways, we could do piston it away, which I'm surprised they got away with that joke, because that's... Yeah, you kind of get what that means. Anyways, we're not going to be doing that. We are going to be going to Rocket, mostly because I feel as if Rocket is a faster level, or... I shouldn't even say I feel as if. This level is actually a faster level than the other one. And yes, so... Welcome to Warp Room 5. It is kind of futuristic, I guess you could say. But Rocket is a new kind of level where we have this jetpack here. But... Excuse me. Going back to Warp Room 5, what I want to say is I'm not a big fan of Warp Room 5 because 4 of the levels are basically repeats of each other. So the first level is a space level, the second level is a rocket level, then you have one that's kind of unique. It's one of 2 in the game, but if you're not doing secret paths and stuff, you actually don't see it in this playthrough, I guess you could say. But yeah, you do that, and then you have another rocket level, and then you have another space level. So yeah, the warp rooms, it's not all that creative. I mean, I really wish they did different levels, like maybe the first space level or the first rocket level were actually in the first warp room, or not first warp room, in the fourth warp room, and maybe like behaving was in this warp room, because personally I find behaving to be not too hard, or maybe have like cold hard crash in this warp room, because I feel as if cold hard crash in this warp room would be great. Now, if you want to know, I'm actually trying to get the box gem here, because the box gems in these levels are actually not that hard to do. They're pretty easy, a lot easier than other ones, and I'm actually surprised I'm actually doing this level pretty easily, because I'm not really good at this jetpack. At least the first time I played this jetpack, I was not that good at it. Now I guess I'm a little bit more used to the controls, which is funny because it has also been a really long time since I played this level. Now, these guys, they might not look hard, but in my eyes, I do not like them. Also, if you want to know how the controls work, the arrow keys move you like the different directions, like that down makes you go up, like up makes you go down, left makes you go left, right makes you go right. It's like standard inverted controls, I guess you could say. Well, inverted for up and down. But then, in order to move forward, you have to press the X button to use your thrusters, and then you have to press the circle button to move backwards. So, yeah, that's why it's a little bit funky. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of it. I'm also not the biggest fan of accidentally getting hit there. Luckily, we did get a checkpoint right there. I wasn't exactly sure. But yeah, the checkpoints don't really show because we're kind of in a zero-gravity area, so I guess that's kind of why, and whoa, can I? I'm not gonna actually try for that life there, because I'm afraid that I'm going to hurt myself, and hurting myself is never a good thing, so, okay, you're gonna electrocute yourself. There you go. I'll just go back for those boxes after I kill this guy, because I don't know, I feel like it'd be easier just to go back for him now if I can actually not get stuck on the side of the wall, because yes, this level is a little bit funky. You can get stuck in a few places. I mean, you can eventually get out. It's not a permanent stuck. Permanent stuck kind of sounds weird if you think about it. I guess it's just the wording of permanent stuck that kind of makes it sound weird. But yeah, it's not exactly permanent. You can get out, but it is very annoying when it happens. It's most of the time, it's just when you get caught on the side of something. Yeah, also, I don't know why I'm like feeling, I'm not even feeling nervous. It's just like I kind of want to get through this level as fast as I can, which is funny that I'm saying I want to get through it as fast as I can, because this episode's probably going to be kind of short, because I haven't really paused the timer when I was about to cut out stuff, so some things might not be accounted for, but please, can you just get out of the way so I can just quickly hit you, or I can electrocute myself. That electrocuting yourself is always a possibility in the books, you know? I mean, it's not exactly a desired outcome for a lot of people, but getting electrocuted is definitely something that some people could probably get down with. But let's not do that this time, and let's preferably get these boxes so I can get the box gem, which you might, actually I already mentioned, but I don't know. I feel as if I don't get the box gem on this level, it's kind of showing that I'm a bad player, because as I said, the box gem is just so freaking easy in this level. Now you're gonna electrocute, come on, go! There we go. For some reason I keep underestimating how far away he is, but after you do that, I briefly forgot that forward does not make you go forward, but after you do that and then hit this, I should have gotten all the boxes, right? Yes, I did, and look, I finally got a box gem in this Let's Play, even though I believe in the first warp room I got a few box gems, and a lot of these levels, if I tried hard enough, I probably could get the box gems, but as you know, I'm not trying to do that. So, anyways, with that done, I have to say that that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Now, this episode might be a little short, but I feel as if last episode might have been a little bit longer than I'd wanted it to be, and also, a short episode now and then is not a bad thing, especially because we only have a few more episodes of this Let's Play left, because as you see, there's only 4 more levels left and then the final boss, and then the game is done. So yeah, this reunion with Crash 2 is very short, but whatever. So, in the next episode, we're going to be taking on Piston It Away, and then we are probably going to take on Night Flight, and then if we have time, Pack Attack, because, as you can probably tell, Pack Attack is another, like, rocket level, or I shouldn't even say rocket level, because the first one is called Rocket. But no, it's another jetpack level, so that one should not be that bad, so we may be able to get 3 levels done in that episode. Or maybe I won't, because, I don't know if I want Spaced Out to be in its own episode with the final boss. I might do that, I might not, but whatever. what I'm trying to say is this Let's Play is almost done, so I will see you in the next episode. This has been Shuttle saying see you later and goodbye. That outro is really weird. I should have planned that outro a little bit better, but then again, in my Let's Plays, I don't really plan anything, I just kind of go with the flow. But I'm finally, like, I didn't mention this in the last episode, but it had been, like, almost 2 weeks, I believe as of, like, tomorrow, it would have been 2 weeks, well, tomorrow as of recording, it would have been 2 weeks since I last recorded a Let's Play, like a solo Let's Play, so I'm really happy to be back. So, as I said, I'll see you in the next episode. See you later, and goodbye.